Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Mimir, and today we're going to be picking up where we left off with some Deathless Tales of Old Rus. So, in last episode, in case you missed it, we continued with the lovely Vivara, and we got some pretty cool stuff in our deck. So, we got more AoE, upgraded our Neutralize to deal a lot more damage. We were using... where is it? Double Down, which we upgraded to so it doesn't get forgotten upon play. So what we were doing was using Double Down to select and play an attack from the draw deck, and it gets triggered twice. We were using that on Neutralize to deal a huge amount of damage. Basically one-shotting entire groups of enemies. Whilst also getting scavenged armor to provide us with a little bit of defense, and ingenuity to give us agility to ignore foes' armor when attacking. So we were going through armor as well with sweeping blow, basically doing huge amounts of AoE. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, if you haven't checked out the previous video or the start of this series, which now will be the episode 2 episodes previous, not last episode, the episode before, do go check out those. But today we're going to continue on and hopefully complete this campaign for Vivara. What do we got going on? Well, our boss relic was gain an energy at the start of your turn, decrease your max health by 9. So combined with the red handkerchief, which gives us an energy at the start turn if it's a findlings, gifts, or boss modifier active, we should have 5 energy a turn. The findlings gift is this here. You get a relic for winning the battle. That is usually elite fights, and then boss modifiers is obviously bosses, which is these little nodes up top here, the skulls. So we want to be hunting those really to fully take advantage of our relics. But yeah, we can turn left here. A pack of werewolves had left their den to hunt on the lakeshore. After the battle, Vivara will meet Aleshi, who can teach her some new combat techniques. All gold looted from these foes must be returned to the treasury. We get select and receive 1 of 3 attacks as an additional reward for winning this battle. Pardon me. Receive no gold for winning this battle. Or we can march onwards. Surrounded by ghastly creatures, a 2-soul berserker had just begun a vile ritual. One of the foes has a pouch full of coins attached to their belt. The enemy's wounds begin to heal before Vivara's eyes. Vivara feels exceptionally nimble and light of foot. You get triple the gold. The cost of a random skill in your hand is decreased by 1 at the start of each round, and foes have regen times 3. Or we can turn right. Hungry for fresh blood, a horde of striggers was out hunting at the edge of the woods when Vivara ran afoul of them. After the beasts perish, Vivara will be able to claim a valuable relic they had stolen. This encounter should not prove fruitful to Vivara, as she has battled these beasts many times now. The enemy is affected by a dark spell. They'll be remarkably powerful so long as its magic lasts. We get a rare relic for winning this battle. You will not receive any new cards as part of the standard reward for winning this battle, and foes gain vigor times 2 at the start of battle. I think because we have the red handkerchief for that extra energy, we want to be hunting these relic rewards. So let's go for it. What do we got? We got 5 action points, so 5 mana, which is great. We got a Strigger up front who's trying to deal 6 damage to us. They have 2 base armor and 12 max health, and every enemy, it appears, has 2 vigor, which boosts damage from attack by 2. Remove 1 stack after an attack. So when they attack, it'll go to 1 vigor. So they get 1 extra damage, and then when they attack again, Vigor will be removed, so they're not dealing any extra damage. Strength boosts damage from attacks by 1, active until the end of battle. So this is a permanent Vigor. And then Fatigue, decreased damage from attacks by 2. Remove 1 stack after an attack. So the Fatigue is basically nullifying the Vigor here. Interesting. We got an Armored Striga who's trying to move forward. They have 3 base armor, 16 max health, 4 plate armor, which gains them 4 armor at the end of the turn and remove 1 stack upon losing health. And then they have the buffs and debuffs that every creature has. The Kikimoras trying to deal 4 damage to us in the back line. They have 2 base armor, 8 max health, and defenseless, which means if they're positioned first, any damage taken ignores armor. I think we'll open up with the Blessings of Bogatyr here. Gain a stack of Vigor for each foe in the battle. Vigor increases damage from attacks. Remove 1 stack upon playing an attack. We should be able to one-shot this Striga here with initiative. A 1-mana attack that's starter. It's always drawn on the first turn of the battle. Deal 8 damage, double the damage if the target is at full health. So it'll be dealing 16 damage, and they have 14 to get through in total. 2 armor and 12 health. Let's boom. You're gone. Now we're fully blocked. The Kikimora can't do shit to us. Do we want to use the aim and strike, considering it gets rid of 1 of our stacks of Vigor? I don't think so. I think we'll just guard here. I mean, we didn't need to guard, but this guy coming up now. Let's see. What? We could get another Blessings of Belsovet next turn. I think we might do that, actually. Let's do Blessing of Belsovet with Tactician. That gets us 2 armor and selects a skill from our discard and put it on top of our draw pile. No one's moving. Let's just do Neutralize for 10 damage there. Easy target for 5 more damage. And then we can guard twice. We're still going to get hit here for 5 damage. But there's nothing we can really do about that. We could have used a consumable, but I don't think it's worth it. Little bit of damage isn't too bad. Okay. Do we shelter here? Blessings of Bogatyr. Can we get a kill? The Braid Swipe. 4 damage to all foes. That's 8 damage to all foes. I think we might be able to get... Oh, that's 13 damage. Let's see. If we get 3 Vigor from this, that's going to be 14 damage. Yeah, that takes everyone out. Let's do it. Blessings of Bogatyr for 3 Vigor. Then we'll double down, select and play an attack from the draw deck, as long as its cost does not exceed your current mana. Trigger it twice. No. Shit. Can I take that back? Okay, I thought we'd have enough mana. We're going to take a lot more damage than necessary, I think, here. Let's do a double tactical strike. And we'll put a shelter. And an axe blow. Right. We're going to lose 3 health. Let's do a shelter to bring this armored Striga back into our zone. I think we've got the kill here. Let's just make sure with the Braid Swipe, deal 6 damage to all foes and inflict fatigue. And then we got 5 damage with the Axe Blow. There we go. We got him in the end. Whetstone, when attacks damage foes by 3 or less, damage them by 4 instead. Okay, that's fun. Boss's Trial. To unlock a battle with a special boss, win the battle marked with their icon on the path selection screen. In Yaren's Footstep, complete this fight to unlock the battle with Yaren Lichord. I guess we've got to do this one then. Turn right, a 3-souled berserker was surrounded by all manner of foul creatures. The ground has trapped the foes like quicksand, preventing them from moving. The foes carry an ancient relic for healing wounds. Let's go. Velakograd is just a few leagues away now. The journey shouldn't take long. What's that noise? We got 4 guys. We've never seen a Virovnik before. Virovnik? Maybe? Okay, what do we got? Well, we got a Virovnik who is trying to deal 3 damage to us. Spend all your armor to deal boosted melee damage. They have 3 base armor, 3 max health. Aggressive defense. Do not recover armor at the start of the turn when intending to attack. The attack type depends on whether or not the Virovnik has any armor. And then they're all immobile. They all have regen 2 and fatigue 2. Then behind them we've got a Behinka who is dealing 1 damage and was trying to move forward, but they can't because they're immobile. They have 2 base armor, 9 max health. Then we got a 3-souled Berserker who is dealing 3 damage to us. They have 3 base armor and 18 max health with defenseless, so when they're positioned first, any damage ignores armor. Immobile and regen and fatigue. And then in the back we've got a Mavka who is doing nothing. They have 1 base armor, 5 max health. They have Against the Pricks, gain 1 thorns at the start of each round. And thorns, when attacked, damage the attacker by 1. And then, like the others, they have regen and fatigue. Let's just do... Actually... Oh no, it requires 6 to take that guy out. Okay, we'll just do the initiative here. Take him out in 1 go. We fully blocked. Which means... Let's do Gil. And... You know what, let's bring this lady to the front. Hello, hello. With your beautiful log baby. Damage all foes by an amount equal to the number of foes on the battlefield. Inflict Dizzy 1 on all foes. Okay, we got 6 damage incoming. The Behinka is trying to deal 2 damage and add a hindrance to the draw deck, which is a 1 mana status card that forgets itself when you play it. I don't think we've got any way of avoiding this damage. Vulnerable, cannot recover armor at the start of the turn. Let's do scavenged armor to get us a little bit more protection. We'll do a scramble to deal 3 damage to everything. We're taking 6 damage here. We can actually take this guy out. The Mavka. We'll take an extra damage for it. I think it's worth it. Yeah. And then we're still taking 6. Thank you for the hindrance. You'll love to see that. And we're down to 39. Ooh. Right, we got 3 damage incoming. We can take out the Bahinka. Let's do that. With an easy target and a slash. Then I guess we'll ingenuity because we don't need any more block. That gives us agility. And agility ignores the foe's armor when attacking. Ooh, you cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Well, move the nearest dying foe to your side of the battlefield, then inflict fatigue on the foe that's closest to you. Sounds good to me. I definitely want to get rid of hindrance. We'll do a focus to gain 2 armor and an extra energy on the next turn. Tactician. Probably for another focus. And then tactical strike. And we've got 1 turn before this cocoon turns into another zombie. I think we deadly weapon, gain 2 energy for each foe that enters the dying state during your turn. We'll focus, gain 2 armor and energy on the next turn, and then we 2 damage off. That is frustrating. These guys are going to well, we're going to get another zombie, but I think that's fine. We're fully blocked. We don't need to worry about the rest. It's only got 5 health. Let's neutralize to deal 8 damage and 2 less damage to other foes that are about to move. No foe can move, so it doesn't matter to the Bebek. And we might as well Blessings of Bogatyr to gain 2 vigor. We could kick to get this Bebek in front. And we'd still be... Yeah, we'd still be fine armor-wise. I think I'm going to do that. Move this dude to the back. And then gain 2 armor. And we'll do a shelter on top. Then we are fully blocked here. And ready to kill this guy. With just a simple axe blow. 6 damage. See you later. I'm being followed. I need to hurry. Recover 20% of your max health. That is a great consumable to have. Right, what do we got? We got another neutralize. 2 mana attack that deals 4 damage and 2 less damage to other foes that are about to move. Pretty damn good. A pre-upgraded decoy, a 0 mana skill. Discard all cards and gain 1 armor. Gain +1 armor for each card discarded. Then draw a card. I mean, that seems pretty good. 2 mana fighting back. Deal 2 damage. Deal 2 extra damage for each foe that will attack during this round. Okay, that's interesting. 4 damage. That could potentially be a lot of damage. Single target damage. I think I'll pick up a decoy, though. We do have a fair amount of money. And we can do some removals, but I don't know about that. Turn left. The murky bog was infested with the undead. The vials scattered everywhere must contain something useful. Fel runes are inscribed on the ground around Vivara. This place is cursed. We get rare consumables as an additional reward for winning this battle. Receive a random curse for winning this battle. And a random event. Or we can march onwards. Revenants roamed the lakeshore seeking prey. There is a peddler a few yards ahead who has come here all the way from Velikograd. The enemies have sacked a nearby village. The stolen riches must be returned to their rightful owners. Or we can turn right. A sorcerer was experimenting with a powerful spell that targeted a few bloodsuckers. After the beasts perished, Vivara will be able to claim a valuable relic they had stolen. Demons from the other side have granted their power to these monsters. Affected by a powerful spell, these enemies are much healthier than usual. All foes' strength is increased by 3 until the end of battle, and 20% extra health on enemies. But we get an epic relic. You know I love relics. We're going for it. Oh, it's only 3 guys. 15, 15, and 17 health. We got a lot of damage incoming. We may be able to take out this trigger. Let's see. Initiative for 10 damage. Opportune moment for 5 damage here. And then a braid swipe for 4 damage to all foes and give them fatigue. We are now fully blocked. Tactician. Just for a little bit of extra armor. We're going to get fatigue times 1. Okay. I thought it'd add a copy into our deck, but it did not, thankfully. No one's trying to move, which makes neutralize a little bit worse. For the double down, I'm thinking. So they have 15 total, like, damage we need to get through. Neutralize only does 14. But with an axe blow, that'll take down that Striga. What are you doing? Gain 1 armor and strength. Yeah, I think we still do it. We double down. And neutralize. And we can axe blow to finish him off. Now we've just got the sorcerer to worry about. Who's trying to deal 7 to us. I think we get 2 armor, we'll focus. I don't think we really care about ingenuity here. Because this guy has defenseless. So when he is positioned first, we don't really care about his armor. Let's do decoy for some more armor. Oh yeah, and then the blessings of Belsovet. Gain a stack of vigor for each foe on the battlefield, and vigor increases damage from attacks. So we'll get 3 here, and fully blocked. We should be prepared to get these Striggers out of the way. Yeah, let's do a shelter to move the nearest dying foe to your side of the battlefield for 1 turn. Got a lot of mana, I've just realised. Scavenged armor, gain 3 armor for each dying foe on the battlefield at the start of your turn. We'll do a tactician. Do we want to get another double down? Yeah, probably. Select and play any attack from the draw deck. And I don't know if I want to kill that Striga. Do you know? Well, we will do. We'll get rid of it. This guy's going to disappear as well, but he's given himself armor and strength, which means nothing. We've got scramble and a sweeping blow. I think we've got enough damage here. Let's do an aim and strike for 6 damage. Then 6 damage on the tactical strike. And we'll move double down back into our hand. And then easy target. We have exactly lethal. 4 damage there. Boom. What's the epic relic? Inflict bleeding 4 on all foes at the end of your 5th turn. I don't know if we ever get there, do we? Sweeping blow. We've already got one of these. Pretty good. Damages all foes by 2 damage, ignoring their armor. This card is constant, which means it's not affected by buffs or debuffs. We got a decoy. A non-upgraded decoy, so this actually costs a mana. which I don't know if I like. Rejoice, 2 mana skill, recover 4 health for each dying foe, and forget this card. I mean, yeah, that seems pretty good. Recovering 4 health is big. Now, what do we got? Turn left. Bandits were hiding on the forest path, waiting for a chance to ambush a hapless traveller. The dittany that grows here should help heal any injuries at battle. We recover 50% of our max HP after winning this battle. And don't forget, we have the Wishing Doll. Upon receiving healing as a reward, receive a random relic. So this is also a relic. March onwards. Surrounded by revenants and bloodsuckers, Zamora dwelled at the edge of the bog. Runes of wisdom are inscribed around the battlefield. Demons from the other side have granted their power to these monsters. Vivara feels exceptionally nimble and light of foot. The number of cards offered as a reward is increased by 1. Cost of a random attack in your hand is decreased by 1 at the start of each round. And Ulfo's strength is increased by 1. Or we can turn right. Monstrous horde charged Vivara from all directions. A stream can be heard up ahead. It should be perfect for washing off grime and blood after the battle. These monsters will not go down easily. The exhaustion from the long journey takes its toll on Vivara. Delete any card from your deck after winning this battle. We cannot play more than 4 cards per turn, and all foes' health is increased by 30%. Do we go for the heal here? For the extra relic, we also have a nettle shirt. You can remove an extra card from your deck when receiving removal as a reward, or removing cards at the merchants. So we get to remove 2 cards here. Yeah, I think I like the idea of a double removal. And we got some chunky lads. Oh wow. Yeah, that is chunk and a half. We got 6 damage incoming. So we are fully blocked. The guy in the front, Ukodlak, is trying to deal 5 damage to us and inflict bleeding times 2 when damaging health. They have 3 base armor, 21 max health. Bloodthirst, recover 1 health for each stack of bleeding applied to the hero at the end of turn. They have fatigue times 2. Behind them is a Yaga warrior who's trying to deal 1 damage to us. They have 2 base armor, 20 max health. Ritual, gain 1 strength at the end of the turn. Strength is attacks deal more damage, active until the end of battle. And then behind them we have a Goose Swan who's trying to move forward. They have 13 max health and preening. Recover 3 stacks of flight at the end of turn. And flight is take 50% less health damage when you are positioned first, and there is a living ally on the battlefield. Gain sleep when no stacks remain. Remove 1 stack upon taking damage, and they have fatigue times 2. I reckon we do Blessings of Beloya here. And that gives us 3 vigor. This is going to deal 16 damage to this guy. While it won't take him out, oh, that's so unfortunate. That we're 1 damage off. And I'm going to put a Tactician on the top of my deck. Good job they have fatigue. Right. We got 10 damage incoming. But we can take this guy out, no problem. Let's do a neutralize, deal 9 damage and 2 less damage to other foes that are about to move. 7 damage there on the Goose Swan. Now, we've got 4 damage incoming. What skills do we have in our discard? Just the Blessings of Beloya. I mean, we may as well put that back. And do another guard to fully block. Do another Blessings. We've got 7 damage incoming. Yeah, let's do another Blessings of Beloya. Do we still kick here? Or just try and do opportune moment? We could just decoy as well. We got 7 damage incoming. We'd get 4 armor from all this. Or we could get 5 by playing a guard into a decoy. Yeah, let's play a guard into a decoy for 5 armor. And then sure. We're going to take 1 damage. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting her to come all the way up front. What do we got with the double down? We don't really have that many attacks that would be good, I don't think. We could... I think we take out the goose one if we double down into a scramble. But then we'd be taking 5 damage. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's do a scramble. And then just smack her up. We'll take 5. We can shelter here to bring the goose one onto our side. Focus, tactician, and rejoice. The only thing is, come next turn, there won't be any dying foes, so we can't gain that health. I think we just double down. And then we'll guard here to make sure we're fully blocked. Well, I mean, to be fair, I should I have deadly weaponed? Nothing. I don't believe the Yaga warrior actually summons anything. So we're down to our last dying. Also, we reached turn 5, so our self-splitting axe inflicted 4 bleed on the Yaga warrior. Very nice. Oh my god, double down is only going to be used for the axe blow here. It doesn't really matter, we'll just do an axe blow to take her out. See you later. Good fight. Another double down. Nah, I don't think we need another double down. Piercing Strike, a 2-mana attack. Deal 5 damage to the foe positioned last, then damage all foes in front of them, reducing the damage dealt by 1 with each attack. This card is constant. It is pre-upgraded. That is a lot of damage. Opportune moment. Nah. Let's do a Piercing Strike, sure. And we will remove an Axe Blow. And a guard. Just get the basic cards out of our deck. Gabby. What do we got now? Turn left. Vivara came across a werewolf camp in the very heart of the forest. A boggeteer who lives nearby can teach Vivara some new techniques. Affected by a powerful spell, these enemies are much healthier than usual. A translucent shield appears around Vivara, deflecting monsters' attacks. We can upgrade here. We get +1 armor at the start of the turn, and all foes' health is increased by 40%. Yikes. Or we can march onwards. As Zamora dwelled in the cavern guarded by the undead, a chest filled to the brim with gold can be found here. The lush vegetation is hindering the monster's movement. Mixed with each other, the powers of darkness and light have kicked up a whirlwind of energy. We get triple gold. Foes cannot move at will, and a random status card is added to the discard deck each round. Or we can turn right. A group of werewolves had made a camp in a clearing. After the battle, Vivara will meet Aleshi, who can teach her some new combat techniques. New dents in their armor seem to indicate these foes have just escaped another battle. These are no ordinary monsters. Strike them once and expect a savage response. Select and receive 1 of 3 skills as an additional reward for winning this battle. All foes gain -2 armor until the end of the battle, and grant thorns to a random foe whenever you play an attack. I mean, upgrades are great, but increasing foes' health by 40% is such a huge amount. I think we'll get the money. We'll go for the money. What do we got? We've got a Roguelite, who is trying to deal 5 damage to us and inflict bleeding ×2 when damaging health. He's not going to be damaging health, so we don't need to worry about that. 3 base armor, 16 max health. Has the blood first, so they recover health for each stack of bleeding applied. And fatigue 2. We got an undead cocoon in the middle that has 6 health, and in 2 turns, an undead will rise from the cocoon. Defeated foe will vanish instantly. Okay. We got a witch behind that who's trying to deal 1 damage and inflict fatigue that makes our attacks deal less damage, remove 1 stack when triggered. She has 3 base armor and 12 max health, and defenseless, so if she's positioned first, any damage taken ignores armor. Then behind her we've got a Zamora, who has 3 base armor, 12 max health, defenseless again, in a struggle, change intentions upon taking damage from attacks, immobile, and fatigue ×2, and she's trying to deal 2 range damage to us. We are fully blocked, so let's just do initiative for 10 damage. Do we want to deal 4 damage to all foes here? Or do we want to deal 5, 4, 3, 2? I think we just 4 damage to everyone. Boom. Unfortunately, we're 1 damage off this axe blow taking out the guy, but we'll do it anyway. Completely blocked, so no bleeding for us. Ramble. This will deal 4 damage to everyone and 1 dizzy on all foes. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's do a scramble. That takes out 2 guys. And we got 3 damage incoming. You know what? I totally made a mistake there. I should have done deadly weapon first. Does dealing 4 damage to these guys do anything? No. We don't have any attacks. Got no attacks that give us defense or armor. I tell you what, double down into an easy target here. That draws us 2 and gains us 2 energy. Neither of these dudes are moving. So let's kick this guy back and deal 5 damage to the witch. Now we've only got 2 damage incoming. We are fatigued. And she gave us pain. We got shelter here. Move the nearest dying foe to your side of the battlefield for 1 turn, then inflict fatigue on the foe that is now closest to you. Double axe blow to take her out. We can play our entire hand out, so I think we probably should. Oh, she got taken out regardless. Let's do tactician. For a shelter or a double down? There's no real good cards that double down would actually be useful for. So I'm going to go for a shelter. Shelter will let us block whatever she's got coming at us, because we can bring the witch over to our side. There we go. Let's do a Blessings of Bogatyr for 1 vigor. And we'll just do our attacks, because she's going to get blocked. This damage is getting blocked regardless. Now we've just got 1 damage to deal. Sorry, witch. Do a tactical strike to take her out. Lovely. What do we get? Forget any number of cards in your hand. Yeah, I don't think that's worth picking up. Get another scramble. Damage all foes by amount equal to number of foes on battlefield and inflict dizzy on all foes. Hiding. A boon. Inflict dizzy on a foe upon playing a base attack card. Would be good. I don't know if we want any of these, if I'm brutally honest. I think I'm just going to refuse. Get a bit of money. And since we are about to go against the boss after this fight, I think rather than going for this relic here, we're probably just going to go for the heal. So Cood roamed the forest, terrorizing nearby villages. A healer who lives nearby will tend to Vivara's wounds after the battle. All gold looted from these foes must be returned to the treasury. We got a lot of money. Unfortunately, we didn't get a merchant just before the boss. That can sometimes happen. But yeah, let's get the healing. So we're going into the boss with full health. Then we've got a ton of other ways to heal. We got Plantango, recovers 20% of max HP, and the Brambleberry Tea, which gives us regen times 4. Right, what do we got? We got a Kopitara, who's trying to deal 5 damage to us and add a wound to the discard deck, which is a unplayable status card. If this card is in your hand at the end of turn, lose a health. They have 3 base armor and 15 max health. 5 regen, wow. And 2 fatigue. That Anchapir behind them is trying to move forward. They have 2 base armor and 14 max health. Everything has 2 fatigue. Kegra is trying to deal 2 damage to us. They have 3 base armor and 12 max health, and defenseless. So when we get them up front, any damage taken will ignore armor. They have battle reserve, the number of allies that can be summoned, so they're a summoner, yikes. And we've got a Shishko in the back, who is trying to deal 1 damage. Doesn't have any base armor, has 6 max health. They also have defenseless, and take cover, gain 1 armor for each ally standing in front of self at the start of the round. Well, I guess let's start off with the initiative. I think we're fully blocked. Yeah, we are fully blocked. We'll do an aim and strike. Yeah, opportune moment. Nice. 5 damage. Perfect. Just enough to kill the Kopitara in turn 1. Which is what we wanted, just because like he had 5 regen, so if you don't kill him like straight away, every turn he's going to be healing like 5, then 4, then 3, then 2. It's a lot of extra health. What do we got? We got 4 damage incoming. I think we can do a piercing strike here. Let's see what it does. Little bit of damage here and there. This guy is going to inflict fatigue on us. Not sure I'm really that fussed. We'll do guard into a tactician. And sure, we'll put a decoy on top, just in case. We're fully blocked here. What are you doing? Buffing. Hell yeah, we got a Blessings of Beloya. We gain 4 vigor. Amazing. Do a neutralize for 11 damage. Not enough to kill this guy. We got a lot of damage coming in. Easy target will be able to kill him though. Let's do easy target into a decoy. Ooh man, I wish I had that shelter. We are going to be taking some damage. But remember, we're getting a 50% heal at the end of this fight. When's he going to start summoning? Here we go. Summon an allied Cood to the battlefield. We can braid swipe here. That might just take them all down. I think we'll do that. 7 damage to all foes twice. 14 damage. And you're done, just like that. Love having that AoE. And we're up to full health. Magic ring, transfer up to 3 energy to the next turn. Okay. Sweeping blow, we already have one of those. I don't think I want another one. Damage all foes by 2, ignoring their armor. Tactical strike, we also have one of those. I don't think I want another one. Deal 3 damage, optionally select a card from your hand and place it on top of your draw deck. Pretty good. Gut punch, 1 mana attack, deal 4 damage, double the damage if the target has no armor. I mean, that's pretty sick. That could be a lot of damage, especially with double down. I think I'm going to take it. And then we got these guys again. Fight Chudo Yudo. Vivara encountered Chudo Yudo and has lackeys in a dark glade in the forest. Ancient relics are stored here. Vivara will be able to take her pick once she defeats the monsters. A path behind the monster's lair leads to a spring of water of life and death. A herbalist who once lived here left some useful ingredients in a chest. We get a special relic, 100% health recovery, and an epic consumable. Let's go. And we are definitely upgrading a card here. What to upgrade? That is the question. Is getting an extra dizzy worth it? I don't know about that. Raid swipe, dealing 1 more damage. Extra damage on easy target. More energy and more card draw. Initiative. I mean, it does turn out to be a lot of damage. It'll end up being 12 damage. That's enough to pretty much take out 1 creature right at the start. You know what, yeah. God, I keep changing my mind. Come on, Mamiya. What do you like? Yeah, we're going to do it. I want that strong opener. He's got 72 health. Holy crap. Alright, well, what have we got? We got Chudo Yudu, who's trying to deal 10 damage to us. Has 5 base armor, 72 max health. Swift reaction. Chudo Yudo's intentions is determined by the type of card played by the hero. If we attack, he does a double attack skill, an attack that ignores armor, and boon upon attacking add a wound to the draw deck. Okay. Simmering Rage even. Gain strength if you fail to damage the hero's health during your turn. And boost damage from attacks by 1. With strength and fatigue there. Then behind him we've got a werewolf soldier, who has 2 base armor, 10 max health, spiked armor, gained thorns upon taking health damage for the first time each round. We got a werewolf shaman in the back who's trying to deal 4 damage to us. They have 3 base armor, 17 max health. They are defenseless, so when they're positioned first, any damage taken ignores armor. And we got a sorcerer in the back, who is trying to gain 1 armor and strength. They have 3 base armor and 14 max health, with defenseless as well. You know what I think we do? I think we open up with a kick. We try and take these guys out first. Let's kick them. Neutralize. This takes out the werewolf soldier. No one's trying to move at the moment. Okay. Let's do initiative to one-shot this werewolf soldier. What happens if we play a skill? Where's his thing? Is it not this? An attack that ignores armor if we play a skill. I don't really care about this guilt. We can leave the guilt in our deck. No one else is about to move, so how about we guard into... I don't really want... That's the thing. I don't really want to draw into the neutralize. With the tactical strike, putting it on top of our draw deck is fine, but... How about we just do a toadstool? Let's see what we can get. Blessings of Beloya. That'll give us 4 vigor. Huge. That guilt being free. Beautiful. Love to see that. Deal 8 damage to all foes and inflict fatigue. I think we absolutely want to do that. We could just take out this werewolf soldier straight away. I think we're fully blocked though. Yeah, do you know what? Let's just do it. Why not? He's vulnerable now. Okay. 8 plus 3 is 11. Yeah, we're fully blocked. And taking out 1 guy in the first turn seems pretty damn good. I love the design of this guy, by the way. Weird-ass Hydra dude. What can we double down with here? The gut punch. He's got no armor. Yeah. It's gut punching time. 16 damage seems... Oh, it was 32 damage. Ooh. That is some spicy shit. We do have 13 damage incoming. How much do we care about that? A little bit. Let's discard them. And we'll do fatigue. Oh, okay. We got 8 damage, health damage incoming. 5 unblockable. This gets blocked. 4. And then the 3 goes to our health. We are still chilling. Massively. Damage all foes. Yeah, I think we do scramble now. It'll be 3 damage to each foe and inflict dizzy. Then we can forget this card. Oh, we're so close to being able to take this guy out. With a piercing strike. Let's do it. 5, 4, then 3. think that's 12. That's going to go to 6. We're going to end up taking less damage if we use the skill last, because he's going to do an attack that ignores armor, but only for 6 damage. Whereas here, he's going to deal 12. We'll have 3 block, 16, 13 damage. Yeah, so we end with a tactician. Let's do an axe blow into a tactician. I'd love another Blessings of Belsovet. Now we only take 7 damage. They're all getting buffed. Give me this Blessings. Stack of Vigor. Thank you. We'll do... Ooh. What is doing a boon? Makes us add a wound to the draw deck. I think we end with a boon actually here. We can do all of these, so let's do it. Axe blow. Into a sweeping blow. Oh, we could have got more energy. I guess it didn't really matter, did it? I do sort of want a double down. Yeah. Double down's going to be especially good here, because we're about to cycle our deck. So we'll have a lot of attacks. Go on, you do what you want, mate. You're moving backwards as well. Cool. Why can't we play double down? No way. We didn't. Unbelievable. I guess. I think we'll rejoice into a guard. Recover 4 health. Into a guard, into a scavenged armor to gain 3 armor for each dying foe on the battlefield. That'll add another wound into our deck. Everything's got 5 bleed. Yeah, you can hurt us, but I think we're fine. You're gonzo. And we've got so much mana. I think even for 3 mana, dealing 11 damage is well worth it. Then we got 6 damage from the axe blow. And he's on 1 health, so 5 damage from the aim and strike should take him out. Wow, okay, that guy was a lot easier than the first time we went against him, I'll tell you that. We get all of our health back. We get a verbena, is it? Gain an energy for each foe on the battlefield. We get self-playing Guzzly. Forget any statuses left in your hand at the end of the turn. Cannot exceed 5 per battle. Pretty damn good. We get Fury, a 2-mana attack. Deal 5 damage. Vanquish, gain Vigor ×2. Vigor increases damage from attacks. Remove 1 stack upon playing an attack. That upgrades to 7 damage. Another Rejoice. I don't think we want that. And a Disarm. We're not really doing dizzy foes. Let's get the Fury, sure. Golden Ring. We already have one of them. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. Decrease max health by 9. Spindle. Gain 1 energy at the start of your turn. Decrease healing received as a reward for winning battles by 20% of maximum health. And Precious Nugget. Gain 2 energy at the start of each turn. Damage self by 100 at the start of the 10th round. Okay. I don't think we have the the draw to actually make this work. The golden ring, on the other hand, it's pretty free. Oh my god, can we not take it because we already have it? Oh, that sucks. Let's get a spindle then. You have not found the gate yet. Complete all heroes' paths to reach the southern mountain. Fight Yaren. Oh, hello. Did you really think I wouldn't find you? So, you must be the Yaren. You've crossed the wrong man, lass. You know nothing of sorcery. All you can do is brandish that braid of yours. If you value your life, you'll hand over the gem and go back home. Why do you want it? You think I owe you an explanation? Does the shoe tell the bug why it is squashed? You better run along, lass. Find some other pretty bauble if you wish, but the stone is mine. Hand it over now. Actually, I'd rather keep this bauble too. Ah, I've got no time for the idle chatter. The gateway will be open soon. This is your final warning. Give me the stone. Easy now. Got 6 mana. We got 4 dudes. We got 2 Kopitaras who have 3 max health, 3 base armor, 15 max health, 5 regen, 1 strength and 2 fatigue. And the one at the front is trying to deal 6 damage to us and place exhaustion on the top of the draw deck, which is a unplayable status card that's spectral and fragile. Lose 1 energy when this card appears in your hand. Nasty. Behind him, we've got another Kopitara that's just trying to move forward 1. 3 base armor, 15 max health again, and 5 regen. Behind them, we've got a Kegra, who is just trying to buff. They're trying to grant 1 strength to self and all allies. 3 base armor, 12 max health. They are defenseless, so when they're positioned first, any damage ignores armor. They have battle reserves, the number of allies that can be summoned, 3. Then Yaren Likorad, who is trying to deal 8 damage and inflict burden times 2. Burden is take damage upon playing a skill, remove 1 stack at the end of the turn. He's got 6 base armor, 67 max health, is a boss, has aggression, gain vigor times 1 when the hero plays an attack card, and strength, boost damage from attacks by 1. This guy is going to be tough, but we should be able to take out the Kopitara straight away. Let's do the Blessings of Belsovet to gain 4 vigor. And then initiative takes this guy out instantly. And do we need to play anything else? We're fully blocked. Yeah, I don't think we do. Let's go. We'll take this 3 energy over to the next turn, thanks to our magic ring. I think it's passive. Wait, we just got damaged. Damage self by 2 upon playing a skill. Excuse me. We got 7 damage at 4 plus 4 damage is 11, and this guy's gaining strength and thorns times 2. Yikes. What skills do we have in our discard? Blessings of Biolia. Probably want to do that. Let's open up with that. We will guard. I'll do a tactical strike. And move a tactician up. Then... oh, we're going to take damage from here no matter what. Okay. Get a wound. Ooh, and that guy fully healed the damage that we dealt him. No one's trying to move. 6 damage to all foes. I think we do Blessings of Beliar here to gain... We got 6 Vigor. Then we can double down to deal 20 damage to all foes. That seems pretty good. And inflict fatigue. That should take everything out. Boom. We've just got this guy left now. Fury. Do we even want to play that? I don't know if we do, you know. I'm going to gain some regen here, I think. And then... Do we double down again? That's the thing. I think we do. Let's Tactician into the double down. And then we'll save what we've got. We're going to be taking some damage here, but that's fine. 11 health, yeah. I really wanted to do the gut punch. The double down gut punch, but I don't think we can. Can't get through these two guys. Or can we? Let's... No, we can't. We can get rid of the Kegra here. What if we double down an easy target? We can do 10 damage with a piercing strike. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it here. We're going to be taking damage no matter what, so we may as well get it over and done with. Get rid of that guilt. They're both going to die, so I don't feel the need to destroy them right now. Just me and you, buddy. We can deal 22 damage to him. That seems... Actually, no, it'll be 20 damage after this axe blow. Here we go. He's got no armor. So we'll deal double damage. 1 mana to deal 20 damage. He's dealing 17 to us. Let's recover some health. And do we just play out our hand? I think we do. Let's do focus. Shelter for the fatigue. And then ingenuity. Gets us some agility. So we ignore foe's armor. We got 26. Okay, maybe not. We got a few turns to deal all this damage. Might as well just play everything. Play out our hand. He's on 7 health, dealing 19 damage to us. If we can deal 9 damage, we've got him. There we go, 10 damage with the neutralize. And how much thorns does he have? Does he not have thorns anymore? Doesn't look like it. Neutralize, 10 damage, and he's got 9 health. Boom. Just like that. You might have defeated me, but you won't stop the Deathless. With or without the stone, he'll open the gateway, and then the flames will ravage the land of Rus from the southern mountains all the way to the northern sea. The Deathless, the gateway, the southern mountains. No, it can't be true. Velikograd will have to wait. I need to see it all for myself and make sure the Yaren wasn't lying. The hero's path is complete. You've completed all the quests. Feel free to keep exploring the world of Belsovet with Vivara and the other heroes. Hell yeah. 18 battles fought, 4 bosses defeated, 77 foes defeated, 15 relics collected, 5 cards upgraded, 3 cards removed, 0 cards transformed, 1 curses collected, health recovered 153, 59 max health, 388 cards played, 455 AP spent, 1,276 damage dealt. Damn. Yeah, pretty nice. We've unlocked In Yaren's Footsteps. Complete this fight to unlock the battle with Yaren Liquard. Feat of Glory 2. Foes cannot gain Defenseless. As long as this character is positioned first, any damage taken ignores armor. Ouch. Let's check out our unlocks. We got a lot of unlocks here. Select 3 cards to unlock. Lash Out. 1 mana attack. Deal 3 damage. Double the damage if the target is vulnerable. Pickaxe Fling. 1 mana attack. Deal 1 damage and draw a card. So it's a cantrip. A 2 mana boon called Adept. Upon playing a boon, decrease the cost of 2 random cards in your hand by 2 until end of turn. 1 mana skill called Rupture. Decrease the armor of all foes by 2 and inflict vulnerable. Bestowal. 4 mana skill. Gain 5 armor. Decrease this card's cost by 1 for each boon played until the end of the battle. I wouldn't mind trying a boon build out next time, so let's do that. And sure, we'll get a Rupture as well. Then the next new lot is 1 mana skill, Delicate Balance. Draw 2 cards, select 1 card in your hand and discard it. Value of Time. 1 mana skill, gain an armor and gain value of time times 2. Gain an energy upon receiving a card in your hand. Remove 1 stack when triggered. That seems insane. Okay. 2 mana attack called Eye for an Eye. Deal damage equal to that of the nearest foe's first attack during this round. This card is constant. That could be... This is definitely a boss card. Not much deals really good damage. I'm going to get these 3, I think. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll get Lash Out. Oh, we've even got more cards. Crushing Blows. Deal 2 damage twice in a row. 2 mana. After each attack, move the target to the back position, inflict Perplexed. Okay. So, does that, after each attack, move the target to the back position? So, you'll hit an enemy, move them to the back, and then the enemy behind them will come to the front. You'll hit them and move them to the back. I think. That's how it reads to me anyway. Braid Lashing, a 3 mana boon. Damage all foes by 1 upon playing a skill. Okay, I love that. 2 mana boon, Balance of Power. Draw a card upon receiving any stats or card in your hand. They all seem great. I'll take them. And we even have more unlocks. 3 mana boon called Recount. Gain an energy and draw a card every time you shuffle your deck. Thin deck. Wow, okay. Super thin deck, that is. 2 mana boon, Gift of the Other Side. It's gain Gift of the Other Side. Gain strength upon finishing off a dying foe. I do like that. 2 mana skill called Daze. Inflicts sleep 1 on all vulnerable foes. Sleep does nothing. Remove 1 stack at the start of the turn. Do you know what? I like all of those. Let's get them. Awesome. Alright everyone, that's going to be it for today's episode guys, but thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.